Do you have a tendency to want people to be a certain way so that you can be okay? Yeah, I do too. And I had something that happened this week that I wanted to share with you from a close friend. Hi, my name is Patty. I'm here to share with you my experience, strength, and hope to help you move through the holiday season and through life. What are the skills necessary to make our life happier, to make our life more loving, kinder, and gentler? So I have a friend that I've known for many years, and she said to me at breakfast, you know, Patty, you've changed so much over the last few months, and I want you to know that I really appreciate the changes that I've seen in you, something to that effect, and welcome to being back to your old self, which means I had created another identity. But really, what had happened for me, and this is her first time hearing this, but I kept wanting her to be somebody different. I kept wanting her to show up differently for me so that I could be okay. And I realized that that's what I was doing, that I could not accept her, some of her behavior, some of her words, some of whatever, because, and then I would find myself in judgment of her. And that pushed love out of the picture. And so, what I decided to do, which is really hard for me and for many of us, is to say, this is just who she is and love her for where she is. She doesn't have to change for me to be happy. She doesn't have to change for me to do anything. And neither does anybody have to change for you to be okay. And that's what this journey for me and my practice has been for the last couple of years, is to accept people as they are. And instead of trying to change them or being frustrated because they're not getting you or whatever that thing is, I have to look at myself in the eye of the things that make me unhappy about me. I have to look at the parts of me that are unloving and unkind. And with that, today I'm reading November 24th from Courage to Change. And I want you to think about today your part in everything that you're playing and take an inventory. That's what we call it. Take a look at yourself. Just like Jesus said, to take the plank out of your own eye before you take the speck out of somebody else's eye. And I'm always forever looking at friends and strangers making little improvements. She'd look so much more attractive if only. He would be a lot easier to deal with if he only did this. And so we have these reminders to continue to take our own inventory and admit when we're wrong. And so every day I can look to myself and decide what improvements I can make. How can I grow today? What can I do by day's end to improve myself? Is there something I can learn? Is there some challenge I can meet? Is there some old tired fear I can walk through and be done with it? Is there some new happiness I can experience? I'm reminded to be honest with myself, acknowledging my progress, admitting my mistakes, and recognizing opportunities to grow today. And if I can keep track of my daily inventory on a daily basis, I no longer have to fear that I will fall into the vague, hazy state in which denial so easily takes root. When I turn this inventory over to my higher power, I know that I am moving toward freedom. So, there's this thing where you point one finger at somebody and you've got three looking at yourself. So when you are judging and condemning somebody, when I am judging and condemning somebody, and I want them to be different, I'm the one who's suffering. This is just who they are. The suffering is my own creation. And if I can accept in this moment where I am and everything is okay, perfect as it is, I am going to be a lot happier. And so can you. If you like this kind of content, please like, subscribe, share this with somebody, especially if they're trying to change you all the time. Anyway, I love you and have a beautiful, beautiful Sunday.